Good morning, everyone. It's so good to see you. That's right, today's Thursday, art day, best day ever. If you're at home, get your art space ready and your supplies, whatever you have, scissors, glue, marker, crayons, you can use whatever you want. You can even collage things. If you're here in school, clear your desk and get ready because here we go. When you watch the video at home, remember, you will get the green check mark. That means you saw the video and I get a notice of that, and that's your participation grade, okay? And those of you that are here with me today, well, I will give the green check mark to you. Okay, so let's get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ready. And remember, at the end of class, I'll ring the bell twice. Stop talking, stop working, okay? So today, we are gonna make red, white, and blue stripes because we are honoring our veterans this week, next Tuesday. So we wanna make our red, white, and blue stripes like we see on our flag. Did you know the flag has 13 stripes? And the colors on the stripes are red and white. And the sky on the flag is blue. And each one of those colors stand for something. Red stands for bravery. White stands for peace. And blue stands for patience. So we are going to work on our red, white, and blue stripes today, but we're going to make them three-dimensional lines. Three-dimensional lines are lines that stick up. They are not flat. When we draw our lines, those are two-dimensional. They're flat. We have the dotted line, the straight line, the hopping line, the snake line, the jumping line, the zigzag line, the somersault line, the stair line, the wave line, and of course we have the spiral, my favorite. Those are flat. Those are two-dimensional. These lines are sticking off my page. That means they're three-dimensional. They have height, length, and width, like Santa Claus, fat, width. So, before we start that, I'm going to show you all the different kinds of lines. And I love this book. This is Lines That Wiggle. Spaghetti noodles wiggle. Have you ever picked them up with a fork and they keep wiggle, 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 and they fall off my fork all the time? Those are lines that wiggle. Lines that wiggle. Look at this line. It's going around and around and around and around. That's right, it's a snake line. See the snake there? Now this is lines that bend because a big elephant is on top of it. That would be like a jumping line upside down. See the jump? Well, the elephant bent it. So that's a jumping line. A jumping line can be a smile or a sad face. There's wavy lines. Now sometimes I can use the, oh, I forgot the wave line. Thank you for telling me that. I can use the wave line. Or in this book, they use the snake line to look like waves. That's the wave line. There's lines that tickle. Look, the whiskers. It's kind of like, have you ever kissed your dad? If he has whiskers and a mustache, it tickles, tickles. Well, the cat whiskers are tickling. Lines that sprout. There's my somersault line. Look at that. Bugs have lines that stick right out. Look at the antennas of the ladybug. See the ladybug's antennas? Oh, they're tickling his head. Lines that trap. We've made the spider web lines. Remember our straight lines and we connected them? It only trapped the spider, it also trapped the monster. Lines that hide. Look at those straight lines. Do you see how he's hiding behind all of them so you can't see him? Do you see him right there? He's hiding. Two lines running side by side. Look at those lines. Those are hopping lines. Lines that curve. Looky there. We have the somersault line. Underwater lines that swirl. There's my spiral lines. Lines that crisscross. Those are our diagonal lines, and they crisscross. And lines that mend. Look at this sweet bumblebee. The flower was falling, his stem was breaking, and he went round and round and round and round and round and round and round with a line and fixed the stem. Lines with doggies at the end. I've done that line before. Lines that scurry, fast, 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 fast. Look at all those hopping lines. Lines in threes. Lines in leaves that grow on trees. Lines that twist. Lines that sway. Lines that swish the flies away. Have you been around a horse? Their tail's always swishing the flies away. Lines that light up the sky. Look, zigzag lines. Rainbow lines are way up high. Now see, there's my jumping line. But remember, a jumping line can bend, especially if someone's sitting on top of it. Lines are everywhere you look. Find some lines not in this book. Well, I'm challenging all you all at home to go around your house and draw all the different lines you see. They can be outside, inside, in your kitchen, in your bedroom. Find out how many different lines you can see and write them down, or if you want to, draw a picture of them. And make sure you send that to me so I can see how many lines you found. I found a lot in my art room, and I found a lot outside. Those of you that are with me today, we're going to look around the room, and I want you to find as many lines as you can while you're sitting there at your desk in the room, okay? Now, but before we do that, I'm going to show you how you're going to make your lines three-dimensional. I'm going to give you a sheet of paper, and we're going to remember, use red, white, and blue. Red is for bravery, white is for peace, and blue is for justice. Now, you can glue a line on straight. We have straight lines, but that wouldn't be three-dimensional. So let's try a jumping line. To do that, I'm gonna bend one end, and I'm gonna bend one end. Where I bent it, I'm gonna put a dot of glue and a dot of glue. And then I'm going to jump. Now, when things are three-dimensional, I told the kids you have to count to 10 to yourself. Good job. White is for peace, and there's 13 stripes on the flag. Ooh, let's try the zigzag. You ready? You're gonna fold front, back, front, back, front, back, front. Now, if you're at home and you don't have paper that you can cut to make your lines, you can draw the lines, or just go around your house and draw all the lines like we saw in the book. You can do that too. And if you have paper and you want to do this, you can do that. You can do both, one or two, okay? And that's right, I have to count to 10. Okay, I have the jumping line. I have the zigzag line. This one's cool. I need a blue. Blue is for justice. I can take this and watch it. Twist it. And look, I have the somersault. Isn't that cool? And put 2 dots of glue. I'm going to put it on and count to 10. They can overlap. Whoops, I forgot to put glue on that one. That's not going to work. Let's try that again. Remember how Miss Owens told you things don't have to be perfect? See how I put my 2 dots of glue? Now let's try it. Good job. That was a little bit harder to hold, isn't it? This one's my favorite. Are you ready? The spiral. Take it and roll it around your finger. And then let go. Ta-da! I have my spiral. And I'm going to put my dot of glue. And I'm going to glue it on my paper. Remember, count to 10. To yourself. And you can make your lines however you want to make them. You can fill up your page as much as you want. You can put them hanging off the side. I have zigzags, I have straight, I have somersaults, I have stairs. Look how they're overlapping on top of each other. I want you to make your red, white, and blue colors in all 3-dimensional lines. And just remember on the flag, red stands for courage, white stands for peace, and blue stands for justice. And we want to remember that as we honor our veterans this week, okay? And say thank you very much. So if you're at home, send me your pictures. And remember, if you can't do this, draw me or write down all the lines that you see wiggling all over your house or all over outside, okay? And then the art room, we're going to look around the art room for all our lines, and we're going to make our 3-dimensional lines. It was so good to see everybody today, and I cannot wait to see all your pictures. Bye.